All right, David, here's a video for the Leggat's job. This is the panel. There's a little bit of extra room in there, all pretty well labeled, and access for wires going up into the finished ceiling above the basement. I'm in the basement now. They would like, and I believe this would be in addition to what I told you, they would like one outlet added to this wall near this desk, and then one outlet added to the wall over to the right of that panel. The ceiling in this room is finished, but going in to the back of the basement, where I can't find a light switch, what electrician did this work? Anyway, you can kind of tell the ceiling is open in here, and so this is below the kitchen, which is where some of the work happens, and there's access to the ceiling and the floor below the kitchen. Coming into where more of the work is going to be happening. Again, this is the basement area below kitchen and bathrooms. There's not much happening in the kitchen, and there's very little happening in the bathrooms, but I want to do to see what the access is like and how some of the stuff has been labeled by a previous electrician. All right, we're gonna go upstairs. So in the kitchen, there are a few things happening. One is that outlet needs to get moved, I guess just raised, because we're extending the countertop a little bit and that outlet's gonna get covered by a cabinet. They would like a light installed here where there is a wire already, and they tell me this wire is switched by one of these switches. So that should be pretty straightforward. And then their new kitchen will have an island located, roughly here, and they need an outlet on that island. So we'll be coming up through the floor. And that's why I showed you the ceiling downstairs. In the bathrooms, we're replacing that with a Panasonic. It's a little small, so we're gonna have a larger opening, and then replacing the vanity light. The other bathroom is here. I'm just sort of holding this through the wall. Same thing, replacing that guy and the vanity light above the sink. That's all in the bathrooms. The other part of this that may take more time, and again, this is not something that I talked to you about because they talked to me about it like 2 days ago. They would like lights mounted on the outside, the back side of their house. So looking out these back windows, there's no exterior lighting. They have a switch here, and I don't know if they referred to the closed off switch or if they mean that one of these 3 switches is available to power lights. So they're not sure what one of those switch legs goes to. They think there used to be a partition wall somewhere around here, and so there might be a wire available for the exterior lights there. But either way, they want a price to get power from from the switch here to 2 lights on the back of the house, and they have those lights. That is some of it. They have also mentioned, of course, their outlets. A lot of their outlets are loose, so that when you unplug something, the outlet wants to come out of the wall. I don't know if this is a good example of it here. That one's not. That one is sticking out, but it's not an example. Anyway, apparently when these outlets were installed, the screws weren't long enough to hold the outlets to the gang boxes. So if that's something that's easy to fix, here's an example. If that's an easy fix, if you and Wes want to look at going through and switching out those screws and figuring out a cost for each one like that. And I think from what they've said, that's true around much of the house. I don't think that's every outlet, but it's true around the house. So there it is. Thank you.